Today, we're jumping into a really influential book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's definitely sparked what some call a financial mindset revolution.
It really has. It challenges a lot of conventional thinking.
Absolutely.
Mm.
So our mission here is to unpack some of those core ideas, the ones that really push back against traditional views on money, jobs, investing, all that.
Yeah, and they're often surprisingly simple concepts, but, with a big impact.
Exactly. Things that are hopefully relevant for you listening. Okay, so building on that, traditional education, right?
Yeah.
School, college. The book says that mainly prepares you for a job,
Mm-hmm.
but Rich Dad, Poor Dad seems to argue for a different kind of education altogether when it comes to money. What's that core difference they're getting at?
Well, it's fascinating because it's not just about, balancing a checkbook. It's deeper. It's about understanding money systems, how investments actually work and generate returns. And crucially, understanding things like risk, maybe even using debt strategically, which is often counterintuitive. It's really a different kind of literacy, financial literacy.
So not just earning, but growing, having money work for you.
Precisely. That's the fundamental shift it aims for, away from just trading time for money.
Right. And that connects directly to maybe the most famous idea from the book, assets versus liabilities.
Ah, yes. The big one.
The rich, it says focus on acquiring assets, things that make them money. Sounds simple, but then it throws curveballs, like suggesting your own house might not be an asset. How does that work?
Yeah, that trips people up. Look, the book's definition is super simple, maybe too simple for some accountants, but powerful. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out.
Okay, cash flow base.
Exactly. So your house, yes, it has value. It might appreciate, hopefully. But month to month, you've got the mortgage, taxes, insurance, repairs. It takes money out of your pocket constantly.
So in the book's view, it's acting like a liability in terms of cash flow.
In that specific framework, yes. It challenges you to look at things purely through that cash flow lens. Are you buying things that drain your wallet or things that will eventually feed it?
Like rental properties or businesses or certain paper assets.
Exactly. Things designed to generate income. That's the focus it promotes for building wealth.
Which brings us to the two dads, the contrasting advice. Find a good, secure job versus own the business or invest.
Right, the core tension.
Shifting from that employee mindset to an owner or investor mindset. That sounds huge. Why is that jump so difficult for most people, you think? Even if they grasp the concepts.
Well, it really boils down to that question. Are you working for money or is money working for you? Making that switch means confronting some pretty deep-seated stuff.
Like fear of instability.
Absolutely. Fear, the comfort of a regular paycheck, even if it's limited. Plus, you need a new skills, sales, maybe marketing, understanding investments properly. It's daunting. Society pushes the safe job route hard.
Yeah, it does.
But the book, using those simple stories, tries to make it feel more accessible. It's about changing the mindset first.
So, okay, it's more than just definitions and finance tips then. The source calls it a new way of thinking. What's the bigger picture impact it's aiming for?
I think it's aiming for a total paradigm shift, honestly. A fundamental change in how you view money, your career, risk, freedom, everything.
Less a how-to manual, more a why-to and how-to-think guide.
Kind of, yeah. It's about empowerment through understanding these financial principles, urging you to take control rather than just, follow the standard path.
And it's recommended for young people too, which is interesting, getting these ideas in early.
Very significant. Planting those seeds before the traditional get-a-job mindset fully takes root.
So wrapping this up, this deep dive really underscores how changing your core mindset about money can change your whole financial direction.
Yeah, understanding assets, liabilities, seeking out that financial education, it's about building a different kind of future.
Making your money work for you.
That's the goal.
So thinking about all this, if school prepares us for jobs, and this book urges a totally different approach, what's maybe one common belief about money, perhaps one you held, that this kind of thinking challenges? And how might shifting that one belief open up new possibilities for your financial path?